A lot of people message me every single week saying, bro, can I get one-on-one consultation with you for free? And I tell them straight that I can't, because I am building businesses, I'm running teams and managing systems. And that's my full-time obsession. But what I can do is exactly what we are doing right now, make videos like this, where I can answer your biggest questions on money, growth, and success. So if you ever wanted any kind of personal guidance or one-on-one consultation from me, you can treat this video as that. And if you genuinely get value from this video, you can comment your next question below so I can make the next one around you. And that's how we will be growing together, one problem at a time, one business at a time. Now, before we get into, I'll show you what we have done in the month of April so that you will understand what I'm going to discuss in this session. So let me share the screen so that you will understand that. So as you see here, this is what we have done in the month of August, and this is how we got the leads, and this is how we got the revenue, and this is how we gave the ads also. So I'm going to talk about ads, I'm going to talk about leads, and I'm going to talk about how you're going to scale to 1.6 crore in a month, if not 1.6 crore, 16 lakh in a month. And you can see the percentage changes that is happening when we are running the ads, when we are getting the exposure. 22,000 people have seen our landing page, and I got 2350 leads, and the leads have done multiple bookings, and you can see 11,650 is the percentage increase, because we were running very good amount of ads. Okay, and then here you can see, compared to the previous month, the booking is 4050, which is 40,000 percentage higher. All these are because of the ads, and the revenue also 1.6 crore in the month of August, and that's a peak month, in fact. And then the new customers, you can see here, 400 of them. There are multiple bookings because we have multiple products in trading and multiple other courses. So you can see these leads are buying multiple courses, and these numbers are new customers. The increase in new customers because of this, new landing page visits is around 36,000 percentage. So this is how it performed, and this is how there are days where we got 2,100 leads also. Like this, you can see here, these are the leads that we got, and 3619 payments so far processed. So this is what we have done in the month of August. 1.6 crore we have generated in the month of August. So that's what we are going to discuss in this session. So I hope you got some idea what we are going to cover here. So let's start with a question that I get all the time. How much does it really cost to build a proper business system, end-to-end business system? See, listen, people overcomplicate this most of the time. When I built my first funnel, that civil service coaching, that online classes, right? And my total cost was barely 20 to 25K when I started that funnel. So when you talk about funnel, I hope you know that you have to run the ads, you have to have some lead magnet, and you'll have to have some landing page, and then you conduct a webinar, or you'll have a one-to-one session, and then you'll convert to a high ticket. So when I talk about the initial civil service coaching, that funnel, right? Then later I went to trade school, then I had option talks, then I went into crypto, then I went into regular trading, option buying, option selling. So multiple courses have been launched, multiple funnels have been launched. So initially, the first one, when I started with a freelancer. So he developed that landing page because I don't know about that. So he developed a landing page and set up email automation and connected everything. So it cost around 5,000, something like that, because it's a freelancer. And if you know how to do it yourself, nowadays these are very easy, that cost also dropped to zero. So otherwise you may have to pay, maybe depending upon 10,000, 15,000, get it done and move on. That's how, right? You develop your landing page, you develop your email automation, WhatsApp automation, and everything. So that's the first step. Now, your real cost is not that. Real cost is your ad spend, right? There is no compromise on that. So you'll be starting with maybe 500 per day. That's enough to test your message, right? Whether it is working or not. So 500 per day is enough to test your message. And then you will spend, in that case also, you'll be spending maybe, if it is 300 to 500 per day till 1 month, it could be 10,000 in a month. You're spending 10,000 in a month. And if you're selling maybe an ebook as a lead magnet, right? So it could be 19 rupee or 99 rupee lead magnet, whatever is your lead magnet that you are inviting them for a one-to-one call or a webinar, you will recover maybe 30-40% in that lead magnet itself. So effectively, you're burning 5 to 6K from, to find that winning ad. And then after some time, you will understand what is your winning ad. So this amount that you are spending, this 5 to 6 thousand, that's nothing when you start a business. And the truth is, you see, even one client buy one of your higher ticket, right? So you are spending this much only. If out of this, if anyone is buying that any one of your higher ticket, right, after this webinar or after the one-to-one call, you have already made the money back. So stop delaying because you think you need a 5 lakh budget. No, nothing like that. You start with a freelancer, start running ads, maybe 500 rupee budget a day. And once, at least if you get one higher ticket, then your cost is recovered. So you can build an entire funnel, you can run the ads and the entire delivery system under 25,000. So if you can get it done under 25,000 as a coach, what's your excuse? You cannot have an excuse, whether you're a coach or an online service provider or any service provider, there is no excuse, right? So entire funnel, ads and delivery system, everything can be done. Attract your clients with a lead magnet. It can be done under 25,000, means you should be doing it now. So that's exactly how I started my civil service coaching. The first mentorship funnel 5 years ago. Small ads, simple funnel, one product, because no one know that we exist, right? Unless we give ads, no one know that we exist. You think about I'll create organic things and everything. So that take years unless you go viral, and a lot of factors depending upon that. So again, someone have told me I'm stuck with 30 40K income in a tier 3 city, right? So should I move to a metro for exposure? Someone was talking about this is the income that I'm getting and tier 3 city. See, listen carefully. Your city is not your ceiling. Your skill set is your ceiling. So if you want to do something, it has to be with your skill set. So if you're stuck at 40,000 or 50,000, it's not because of geography or location or tier 3 city. No, that's not the case. It's because of your skills. So your network, your skill, your that's the reason why your clients are paying you 40K worth of value. So if you improve your skill, if you improve your network, you may get higher. I know people sitting in small towns earning 10, 15 lakhs a month because their expenses are low, first of all, and their profits go straight into the stocks or reinvestment, and they play the long-term game. So people in metros earning 2 lakhs, they blow it all in rents and other expenses also. I know people who are in the tier 3 cities, small towns, even in villages, they make money running the funnels, taking classes, delivering services from there only. And see, geography is not a hindrance now. So stop staying tier 3 is a problem, or the geography or the location is a problem. The internet that killed the geography. You can sit in Kerala, you can sit in Goa, you can even sit in the Himalayas and still run a global business if your skills are world class. So what is required is you need to improve your skill, and if your skills are matching that world class, then no issue. So when I was building my online courses in the beginning, my entire team was remote. I am working from the local area. The designers are from Trivandrum, and the editors are from Kochi, and ad managers are from Kollam. I just needed a Wi-Fi and discipline, execute things. And I wanted to, upskill myself. So don't relocate. That's not the case. You need to upgrade your skill. So upgrade your skill, upgrade your mindset, and make a better offer and better client base, better network. So if you can do that, money will chase you anywhere. Geography is not the problem. Now let's talk about the most common confusion. How do I legally start my business? Freelancer or proprietorship or private limited. See, here's how I did it. I'll explain what I did step by step. At first, when I started offering, the courses and then digital marketing services. I took payment directly into my savings account. So if you are just starting with 2, 3 clients paying 30, 40K, that's perfectly fine. You don't need a GST. You don't want a CA. You don't want a lawyer from day one. You can just start your business. You get that start. So once you grow and start handling 3 to 5 lakhs a month, then register a sole proprietorship. It's fast, it's simple, and runs on your personal pan. If it is sole proprietorship, right? So that will help you to learn accounting and invoicing, taxation. You will understand the real business basics. Then when you have 10 15 regular clients and feel confident that this business is going to sustain for 3 to 5 years, then you can convert into a private limited company. Why? because there is a protection on your liability. When you are saying private limited company, there is a liability protection. Your liability is the to the extent of the shareholding that you have. Your personal properties, nothing will be taken, right? Confiscated or anything if something happens, if the company is going bankrupt. So if someone ever send a legal notice, it will go to your company and not to you. That separation is priceless. That's very important. At a higher level, you have to do it. Without that, your personal assets are on the line. Okay, so that's something which is very important. A private limited also builds credibility when pitching to the big clients. If you can add that private limited. At trade schools, once we shifted to private limited, our conversion rate in fact doubled. At HC slabs also, that's what happened. And when you pitch to the other people, right, about some investment programs, that also helped. So people take you seriously when you're private limited, when your brand is structured, when you're a company. And avoid LLPs, limited liability partnership, unless you have partners and know what you're doing. They have no extra tax benefits and need multiple directors. So my rule is very simple. You start as a freelancer, then move to sole proprietorship, and then private limited company. So simple, fast, and safe. So ultimately, you will have to have that private limited company if you want to expand. So at one point of time, when you know that you're going to expand, that's how you'll be taking it. Now let's talk about something most founders ignore. That's the team and the talent. Without team, you cannot grow. Not any team, a team with talent. That's what we need. In my early days, I made a lot of mistake hiring, cheap and trying to train them. That's the biggest waste of energy ever. You see, first of all, you don't have money, right, to hire the best and efficient people, and you will have to train them. So here you're wasting a lot of time. If someone can't deliver what they're paid for, immediately fire them. That's a simple rule that you need to follow also. I run my companies with simple principle. Hire A players, fire everyone else. So I would rather have, three geniuses than 30 average people. I prefer that. But my brother is an entirely different person and his approach is also different. So he take people and he train them because he believe that these geniuses may leave you anytime. But if you train the average people, they will have some a connection with you and they will be with you forever. But that's not the case. They will also leave. And if these geniuses, why they need to leave if they get paid more here? So if they are geniuses and with them I'm getting better, means I can pay them than whatever they can get from others. So they will have to be with me or they will be with me. So there is no such thing. The average people, you train them, there is no such emotional commitment. They also can leave. The geniuses also can leave. But ultimately, what we need is we need result. If we have result, we have no other option, right? We need to pay. We have to pay. So pay them well, trust them fully, and stay out of their way. Give them the freedom also. So once I hired a finance head, brilliant guy, and within 3 months, he took complete control of accounts, legal, invoicing, legal compliances, all the compliances. I don't have to follow up once. I don't have to ask, have you filed GST? Have you filed TDS and all those things? I don't want to ask. It's done automatically and every headache is gone. So that's what you need, people who remove tasks from your plate. They should not add more to you. You have hired someone, now you need to train them, you need to teach them, you need to look at them also. No, he have to take your work. He should not be an extra work for you. So if you need to write, rules like no Netflix in office or be on time, your hiring is broken. Nothing like that. You see, if you need to keep such boards, means you don't have that right people. So smart people don't need rules, they need goals. I repeat, smart people don't need rules, they need goals. So I don't write any rules or I don't tell any rules to my staff, my team, not staff, my team. I only give them the goals. They will achieve it. Even I don't want to tell them the goals because they know. That's the advantage of smart people. The geniuses. I just need three geniuses instead of 30 average people. So if you're still micromanaging, if you are asking everything, if you are looking at everything, you haven't hired right. And that's your biggest problem. Right? Again, how do I find clients for my service business? Many people used to ask me, simple, go where they are already spending money. See, when we scale our investors club, okay, I didn't waste time, called calls or called DM to random people. I looked at who's already buying front page ads in newspapers, running billboards or doing the radio promotions, etc. So if they can spend, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs like that on a newspaper ad, they can easily pay 5 lakh for a proper digital marketing, right? So look at the billboards, radio, local magazines, and identify who's already advertising. So they are your warmest leads as a digital marketing company. So as an investors club, already I have trading training which is going on. From there I can get, I have business training is also going on. From there also I can get investors. So look at these areas. They are your hot leads, warmest leads. They already believe in marketing. That's why they are running the ads. They just need a better ROI. If you can pitch them properly, right? So pitch them numbers, show them the proof, give them the outlook. This is what it is going to be, and you will close that deal fast because they are already in this. They are your warm lead. Don't go for cold calls or random people. So at the same time, also build authority online. You should have online presence. You need to post content about your domain. If you are in digital marketing, keep posting that. If you are a teacher or a coach, of a fitness coach, you keep doing that. If you are someone who's a trader, training coach, and then you keep doing about that also. So your insights and results, lessons. So people don't buy from random vendors anymore. People have access to everything now. They'll look at you, they'll see what you can do, they'll see what you have done. So they buy from experts. So when they Google your name, they should see that expertise. They don't buy from random people and not obscurity. They need to see that expertise. Again, let's talk about some separate average business owners from extraordinary entrepreneurs. Um, what separate an average business owner from a big entrepreneur? See, there are four important traits I can say. They take massive irrational risk, right? And these guys, they move when others are freeze. Even during COVID time, everything got stuck. Those who managed, they are filthy rich, right? They have insane grit. They don't quit after one bad month. They master marketing, sales, and product. Ultimately, sales will give you money. So there are no random skills. They focus on monetizable skills. They understand math, they understand numbers, they understand psychology. They know numbers drive business and emotion drive buyers. So combine these four and you'll be unstoppable. Next question. How do I manage time, or how do you manage time? People used to ask me. My answer is brutal. I don't waste it, right? Most of the time, phone will be on airplane mode. The drawer will be shut. I'll keep it in the drawer. It will be shut. You know, 4 hour deep work blocks. I keep working for 4 hours and then I check. So I take some small naps also so that I'll be getting that energy back again. So the personal rule, if something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Don't keep it later. So there can be some small works. I have to do it. And if it is going to take 2 minutes only, do it now. Don't take it later because I'll have to pay cost for that later. I may miss it or I may forget it, or later it may not be possible. So if this is a task which can be done in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, do it now. Don't keep it later. No later. Again, no to-do list for these micro tasks. That mindset, that alone saves a lot of time, right? So someone once asked me, bro, my family fights daily. It's draining my focus. What should I do? I told him the amount of toxicity that you tolerate is the amount of toxicity you will get. So if people cross boundaries daily and you accept it, they'll keep doing it. You cannot control others, only yourself, right? So if your environment is killing your focus, you have to walk out. You'll then you will understand your your pace, your energy, your productivity that will multiply overnight. I've seen people doing it. Remember, your business will never grow beyond your mental peace. What is more important is a mental peace. So protect it like equity. Next, the $1 million question. What's the most valuable skill to learn before starting a business? Two words: sales and leadership. Sales will bring you money. If you can sell, you will never be broke. If you can lead, you will never be alone. Every other skill, marketing, design, ads, editing, finance, all these can be outsourced. You can have a digital marketing team, you can have a designer, you can run the ads, you can do editor, you can have editor, your finance accountant will be there. But sales, leadership, no replacement, no outsource. Only you can sell your vision and you can lead your team, your tribe. So at trade school, we have, our best closers, they earn 6 to 7 lakhs a month just closing deals for partner companies. No product, no risk, pure sales. That's power. So before you dream of, AI or IPOs or anything, master sales and have that leadership skill. People often ask me, what's your business model? It's very simple. These days, what I've realized is, if you want to build companies, right, you're based on your vision, it is going to take, now these days it's easy, but still it take time. If I want to build a coaching center, right, and to get that reputation, it may take years to get that results and everything. So what I can do better is, the one which is functioning better, have a better legacy, I can acquire or I can partner with those good companies. So after that, what I can do is, with my skill, my leadership, my sales skill, I can scale them. So take profit share, take equity, and push them towards that IPO level. If you, that's where the real wealth is. It's not about, earlier I used to be a trader, then I became a trainer, then I started teaching for multiple things. I started building different other businesses also. Now I started investing, just like in trading, in other businesses as well. Cash flow is fine, but enterprise value is the game. So if you, instead of starting something new, I prefer, when you are at that level, because that's where the real wealth is coming. Every business you build should be capable of being listed. Think in that perspective. Even if you never actually do it, but it should have that, you know, it should be a, over a period of time, it should be a proper private limited company. That vision should be like that. Build like a public company from day one itself. That should be your vision. That should be your dream. The systems, the reporting, the brand trust, the brand value. So the cash flow otherwise also will be there. Even if you are simply a coach, you'll get the cash flow, but that value, enterprise value is the real game. So that's how you'll be winning the long game or long term. One of my favorite questions that I used to get again, why do you give all these knowledge for free? Right? Because that's the only way to build a 5 trillion economy mindset in this country. When I charged something like 2 lakhs for mentorship, people thought it was expensive and I was expensive. But I was also the busiest in the industry. When I charged higher, I used to get a lot of clients. Right now, I stopped because knowledge should not be like gated to some people. People from small towns who can't afford even 50,000, they deserve to learn too. So earlier, during 2022, 23, 24, I taught with 2 lakhs fees, but now I'm sharing that knowledge free of cost. So I made it all free. Now the responsibilities to you shifting to the learner. If you still don't act, despite getting all these, something which I used to share for charging 2 lakhs, and now I'm sharing free of course, that experience, that model, everything. If you still don't act, it's not a money problem, it's the mindset problem. And yes, I also enjoy seeing, competitors panic when I drop premium business content for free. So let's be honest, it's fun also. And someone asked, how do I find the right co-founder? There are 3 filters: high integrity, high intellect, hardworking. So if one is missing, then disaster. Whether it is integrity or intellect or hardworking, someone, if he need to be my partner, he should be working hard like me. He should have that intellect like me, and that integrity is anyway expected. So find someone who thinks differently from you but shares your values. That combination create $1 billion teams. Again, how I get good team members, how I get that A level talent. See, by being A level yourself, you need to have that capacity. That's why I told you improve your skill set also. So top performers, they don't join weak leaders. They need leaders who have that vision. They need leaders from whom they can learn. The moment you become world class, they will find you. You don't want to search for talent. So I have had people running, 10 crore business, 20 crore business. They joined my team not because I hunted them, but because they resonated with the vision that I have and I share. So stop chasing the talent. You become the talent yourself, and leaders attract leaders. Talent attract talent. Now, again, one of the questions that I love, how to learn sales. I told you sales is the most important skill, right? But still, how can I learn sales? Simple, get a commission only job, right? So you you have no other option. So it could be sell credit card, real estate, software. I don't care. But get into sales where you earn only when you perform. So you have no other option. That pressure will be there. That will teach you faster than any other course. So once you master that, you'll never fear starting a business again. So learn sales, do any such job also for that rather than joining a course. And people again ask, how do I close high ticket sales in one call? You don't. Big deals take two calls. The first, it's basically to build the trust, to resonate with them. And the second one could be the closing call. So between those, you need to nurture them. Follow-ups will be there. Case studies, proofs, all these need to be there. That's when big ticket, I'm talking about 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs, 30 lakhs. So speed without trust, that kills conversion. So respect the process. There is a process that need to be followed that we have already taught. Cool. Again, when everyone is chasing AI these days, I build service companies. When the bubble bursts, the serious players, they will rise. So play the long game. When you feel overwhelmed, remember, learning never comes so easy. It's supposed to be hard. Watch, note, keep watching again, ask questions, implement, fail, repeat. That's how mastery happens. And finally, the mindset of an entrepreneur. That's what you need. Stop waiting for perfect plans. Stop making, excuses about city, family, money, or exposure. Don't tell that I'm from a tier 3 city. I'm from a poor family. I don't have budget or money. I don't have the exposure like you. You don't need permission to win. Geography is not a limitation. All you need is obsession, you need focus, and most importantly, execution. So if you're serious about building something big, start. Start small, start smart, and start now. Why you delay? Everything you need to build a business. Every tool, every client, every mentor, every investor is already one message, one video, one decision away. Just post a message, you get your client. One video you do, you get your client, first client. If you want an investor, you'll get that in a video if you can present it well. So it's just a decision away. So take that decision today and let's see what we're going to happen. So that's about this session, guys. Don't just dream business, build it, scale it, and win it. Thank you.